No, going live now. That's all fine. That's all fine.
No, it's a little.
Oh, have we got coffee coming?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's a ridiculous. I've just gotten out of the water. I just went swimming. That was lovely. That was just brilliant. The water was actually warmer than the air temperature, and I think we had about 20 degrees in the water, and it was honestly delightful. Is my mouse working? There it is. It was really delightful. So we are in. I can show you where we are. We are in Valaska. Here's the other cruise. There's Blair's still in the water. Blair's still in the water down there by the winch. You can see that. And Peter's dancing around on the boat just there. And yeah, we're all rafted up. We're not rafted up as we were rafted up. We're rafted up, but on moorings in a bay called Valaska. You can see a shot of that on our Facebook page if you check out 45 Sail Croatia. I don't even know what it's called, sorry. But we're here in Valaska, and yesterday on the Flotilla was such a productive day. Despite there being very little wind, we had a really productive day. We did a bunch of maneuvers. We did more docking in and out at Vezkut. We did mooring balls. We then did the crossing, passage going through. We then came here anchored with stern lines to the shore, and then we did this different mooring line situation. So it was a great time. So now I'm here with the weather update. I'm going to do a Flotilla update live thing either today, tomorrow, or the next day for the 45D weekly live. But let's look at the weather right now, and just look at Blair getting out of the water. Oh no, he's hiding anyway. So, but this I'll give you a little quick sneak look around. There's Stephen. But this is where we are, and it's absolutely lovely. And if anyone saw the forecast last week and was like, oh my god, it's going to rain all week, we have had a grand total of 12 minutes of rain so far, and it was just a little bit of drizzle the other morning. So that's where we're at. It's just stunning. Okay, and I'm going to do a water cam. This is going to be the water cam. It's basically just looking at Blair swimming, but this is going to be the water cam so people can see how pretty the water is. Blair, make that better. There, that's the one, something like that. And there we go. And this is what the water looks like at the moment, just because I'm just being really skitey and mean. Water cam, there it is. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely lovely. Anyway, so weather, just teased you with that, and now we've got the weather. Who we got online? Terrence Harney, good morning, Nick. How are you doing? And we'll swim shortly. Excellent, great to see people getting to it. Hi Nick, thank you for your excellent contributions. Igor, no problem. This is what we're here for. So, all right. I've wasted 3.5 minutes, but I do have 10 viewers on now, so that's great. If I haven't heard from you, tell me who's watching. I'd love to know who's out there, because this is something I'm looking at doing more often with the weather updates and things. And if it works for people, then that's what we'll do. So let's jump right into. I'm going to have to I need more adapters so I can plug in my Stream Deck and do my little buttons when I'm out here. But I'll get more organized at that. Shush, you guys in the cheap seats. Gosh. All right, I was just working on that. That was our passage through yesterday. Here is our predict wind. So, this is what we've got. We've got today. Everyone knows that today is looking absolutely great. So we've got 5 a.m. today, nice and calm. Both models saying absolutely nothing at all until, there we go, 2 to 3, we start getting some southeast. ECMWF is very confused about what's going on all over here. GFS is a little bit more like, yeah, it'll just be going that way. I am inclined to agree, but who knows? And of course that just keeps picking up, and we're into 6 o'clock now. And that's come ahead of time. That's a little bit sooner than they'd previously be forecasting yesterday. So the southeast is starting for sure, which means by the time we get into the wee hours of the morning, there's your sort of, I'd be leaving in sailing time, 7 o'clock on Thursday. And let's just pop in on this. And we're into this. Oh my gosh, my zoom always goes crazy on this stuff. There we go. And we're into 26 gusting 29 on the GFS model, and we're into 20 gusting 26, 30 knots gust out there. So look, it's coming. It's coming. Now 13 knots gusting 23, 21 gusting 26, even you know what I was getting over here gusting 30, 26, 29. It's not something you can't go sailing in. I mean, people have seen the videos, like we go sailing in that stuff. It's absolutely fine. What this is different because one reason, it's a rising forecast and it's deepening and it's heavy. So it's not just can I sail in 25 knots. It's can I sail in a sustained environment which is getting worse and worse and worse, or should I? And it's making those decisions. So and then Martin has just told me there, he's like, can I get into where I need to get into safely and keep my boat safe? And that is going to depend on your experience as a skipper. It's going to depend on your experience with your crew and the ability of your boat. Talked a little bit about that yesterday. So look, there it is. It's coming ferociously. And then I thought, oh, maybe we could be somewhere good on Thursday and it'll back off on Friday morning. And then it just deepens even harder. So we're up to 37 knots. I love it though. I absolutely love it. I just want to go sailing. But you just can't have it all. So look, we are with the Sharpen Up Flotilla, and if you're looking at joining the flotilla with us at some times, I want you to be very, very aware that this is the sort of flotilla we're running. We're running for more novice skippers, getting experience and making decisions. This is a huge part about the whole experience on the flotilla is to make the decisions. Where are all my thingies? Hang on, I lost them. I'm out of, oh, this one, that's right. Is to make the decisions that are going to make sense for you and for your sailing experience. So, no, something's broken. I think it's just the camera. Oh, we'll use this one. Oh, that's a bit close. To make those decisions like that. Gail Jones is here. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Gail. How's the weather over your way in the United Kingdom? So the point of that is that on the Sharpen Up Flotilla, I'm not just sailing my boat. I'm not just sailing Mila Felice with my crew on it. Me and Martin are doing what we do. And to be honest, I would stay out another night. If it was just my boat and it was just me, I would stay out another night and then I would sail in on that rising forecast on Thursday and get docked on Thursday night. I definitely wouldn't be planning on being out with my guests for Friday, but I would certainly, not certainly, I'd still be watching it today and I'd see how that forecast develops. It's never just going to be a black and white. Oh, thank you. Do I have a bit of sugar?
Got sugar.
Excellent, excellent. Still worried about these cups on the table with the epoxy. Can we put something? Yeah, something. Oh. I'm going to spill this on my white hoodie, aren't I? Gail says, how's the weather? Cold. I just went swimming, Gail. Sorry. Gail was on Mila Felice with me and Mahina 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. What's that? I had a coaster? Oh, he'll be back. Anyway, so the decision that the Sharpen Up Flotilla is making, that I'm making, that I have to be the bad guy and say, we're actually going back into the marina tonight because we've got to get fuel. We've got to get everyone back in safe and do that. We may get to go sailing tomorrow. We may get to go sailing Friday. I don't know. We're gonna have to, thank you, sir. I have to see what comes along and what happens with it all. So that's just the way it is. My other camera's frozen. It's really annoying. Here's the water cam just to be while I drink my coffee and spill it on myself. Gail, do you remember being in that water? Do you remember being in that water a couple of 3 weeks ago? I'm being mean now. I'm being really mean. We're actually, Gail, we're parked in the exact spot, on the same lines that we were parked with you guys, with you and John. So it's been lovely. So we've brought all the boats here, and that's what we're doing. So that's where we're at. We're going to be packing up. We're going to be heading back to the marina because I want to be able to do that fuel. I want everyone to not finish this experience, get back into the marina. Remember, they're paid deposits on boats. They've got deposit insurance, all this sort of stuff. They're responsible for that boat and that crew. And if I was advising them on bareboat assist, or I was advising them as a friend, whatever it was, I'd be like, look, that's the way it falls. You got to go back. I think you should go back, because otherwise you're going to get caught out in the shit and you're going to not enjoy yourself. So that's the weather today. That's what we're going to do, and it looks like it's really going to rage in over the weekend. Let's have another look at that that chrome shear chart as it pushes in and deepens like that. There, boom, 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 boom. Now remember, this is the gust map, so I'm looking at the heaviest that we're probably going to get. I could bring up the wind map. I'll do that shortly. But there's Saturday, and see Saturday already it's dropping out. It's dropping out earlier on Saturday. So the annoying part of this is it didn't shift. It didn't shift back. It didn't shift towards the weekend and after. It shifted closer to us, because that southeast is now picking up this evening instead of early hours. So it's about 6 hours ahead now. So you've got to keep watching that forecast. You've got to keep watching the updates, listen to the VHF, all this sort of stuff, listen to the Met Office. You need to keep watching it, because it's always going to just move around and shift. Now, if it had shifted, I was hoping it was going to shift the other way, where it's like, okay, we're not actually going to start kicking up until midday on Thursday or something like that, so we could get another night and then a morning sail out of it. But it's gone the other way. So it's good news for charterers that are going out this Saturday, and it's not so great news for charterers that are out right now. But that's just it. So look, I hope that's helpful. As I said, we will do a Flotilla update video, and we'll talk a bit more about the Flotilla and what's going on. If you're thinking about coming on it next year, I've already had Nicholas Molinari and Kiko and who else has said Meredith Jacob, and like, I've already had 3 people say, I want to do this again next year, or I want to do this next year. So I only take 5 boats.
What?
Yeah, you only take 4.
Mahin is telling me I only take 4 boats.
Businessman 7.
So if you're interested in doing the Flotilla, get in touch with us now. We'll be putting out all the information straight after the this Flotilla, and next week after I have at least 6 days sleep, and then we'll go on from there. So look, thank you for joining us. I'm going to leave you with that water, just because I'm a really mean human. There it is. I was just in that. It was lovely. So was Blair. So was Steve. So was Peter. Peter was in that water. That was it. That was it. No one else was. No one else was. And everyone else missed out. That is 100% right. So there'll be another weather update tomorrow, and it might be us sitting on the boat in Marina Troguer, full of fuel, full of gin, nice, safe, tidy, and in a ragey wind. And what you've also got to be very ready for is the disappointment that forecast does not come through as strong as you thought it would. And that one's hard. That one's hard, because you're like, oh, we could have stayed out. But the reality is, you make that decision. This one's about decisions. You make that decision, you stick to the decision, and you play it a little bit safe. So what's that? Yeah, better than we should have gone in, and now no one ever wants to sail again. Contact Darren. First time on the live feed. Good work, Nick. Thank you very much, Darren. That's good. So, yeah. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. If you haven't liked the video already, please hit like on that button. And if you think this is so valuable that you can buy me my next coffee, then you can do a super thanks and get me €2.50. Then I can go buy a coffee. And I will be completely honest, I am driven by money and fame. Not actually fame, just money. I was trying to come up with something other than money, but I'd really not. I'm driven by money. So I will get out of bed in other mornings and do weather updates if you're out on your charters, if people are throwing super thanks down and I'm getting $12 to do it. So I'm $12. I will do it for $12, that's for sure. Anyway. I've just blabbed on. Yeah, sorry, Blair, like and subscribe. There we go. Yep. Do you want to give them a shot of the Flotilla for me, just from the bow? Take that cam up. This is going to be Blair cam. Here's the water shaking around. Blair cam. Context Blair over here pointed at me. Hi. Don't need to see me anymore. Step over top of Steve. I love that. There's Marie. So this is the Bavaria 51 that we had on board from the Yacht Explorer fleet. There's Peter. He's doing a great job this week, skipper and his team around. And behind that is Nutka, one of the crowd favourites, Bavaria 46, and they've been going as well. That's great. And then behind that we have Calypso, the Hansa 388, single-handed by Christina this week. So very, very well done. And that's Blair's shaky hand. He has had not enough coffee or too much. And you can see it's just absolutely beautiful weather, and it's dead. There he is. He's spinning around towards us. This is us on the beautiful Mila Felice, and this is the chase boat. Show us the chase boat. So this is Zorro. 175 horsepower Yamaha on it. It's a Tempest rib, and we've been using that for getting around and seeing everyone, and to be able to assist other boats. So I've been able to get around a lot more and help out boats on there. So, and that's a huge thanks to Yacht Explorer. Yeah, turned your camera off. Huge thanks to Yacht Explorer. For supplying that rib and for helping us out with this whole Flotilla thing, in which they're doing, and they are holding the boats for us for next year's dates already, so that we can have our good proper fleet. People can get the choice of boat they want. Okay, so next week's, yeah, I'm going well beyond weather. Goodbye.